Hey, what up guys, Ab2 Music here, and today I'm talking about Trippie Redd and his new single Big 14 and his next album A Love Letter to 5. Now if you guys are new to the channel, I'm a huge Trippie fan and I'm hyped for his next album. If you fuck with Trippie, you might feel the same because of the last albums we got. Not that Trip at Night is bad or anything, because I think it's a pretty cool rage project and I definitely listen to it a good amount, and I still have songs from that album in my rotation still. But I feel like the last projects was all Trippie trying something different. Obviously Trip at Night is a rage project, that's something different. He has made hype songs before in the past, but the rage sound alone was just something new. Then we got Neon Shark, that was a rock album. And Pegasus is just kinda a mess. It has songs I like on it, but there's just too many songs on the project. There's 26 songs on it. And on top of that, it has like 2 deluxes, or I guess like variations of the album. One is Spooky Sounds, that is literally just noises, and the other is the actual deluxe, which is Neon Shark, like I've talked about before. Literally a rock album, had MGK on it. It had a few features on it. Yeah, I think it's featured from Scarlord if I remember right. Which I wouldn't be shocked if in the future we found out that this album had a terrible rollout, or it was just like messy behind the scenes. So basically we've had like 3 Trippie projects that were all different. Not that that's bad at all, because he shouldn't make or release any music that he wants. But with A Love Letter to 5, Trippie has said on his Montreality interview that he isn't experimenting with A Love Letter to 5, strictly music that his fans will fuck with. Which I like to hear, because that Life's a Trip Trippie, or any A Love Letter to 5 Trippie, is the type of Trippie most of us fuck with. Now first, I'm gonna start with Big 14, and if you don't know, this was kind of like an OG Trippie song, or well, snippet anyway. He played this song a while back, and it was originally supposed to have Uzi and Travis Scott on it. Now why that didn't happen, I don't really know. But to be fair, those 3 artists on a song just sounds too good to be true. But I mentioned that because like in a way, this song at that time was kind of seen as the next Dark Knight demo, if he could get Travis Scott and Uzi on it. By the next Dark Knight demo, not like Dark Knight demo 2, but like basically the hype sound Trippie has is basically another hit. It's kind of crazy that Uzi and Travis Scott was supposed to be on it, because those are totally different features than what we got. But I wouldn't say putting Offset and Moneybagg Yo on it was like a bad move, because I think they both did pretty good. But I would say Trippie did the best on the song. And overall, just a good way to start the rollout, because it's an older snippet. His diehard fans will like this song, definitely stream this song. And it has 2 poppin' rappers on it. Now honestly, I didn't know how I was going to feel about the Offset and Moneybagg Yo feature on the song. But overall, honestly, I've been bumping the song a lot more than I thought I was gonna. And I actually really like the song. Especially the beat. The beat is fucking fire. Now one thing I think it would be interesting to see is that since this is the last of Love Letter to You, is first, how well will it sell? Now I want to say, like, I don't see how selling A Love Letter to You 4 that sold over 100k, and that's Trippie's only project to sell over 100k. But that was before the certain rule changes, specifically with merch bundles. Now Trip at Night did sell 81k, so I will give him that. That's actually really good for Trippie. So I won't say 100k isn't possible. But you do gotta consider that Mr. Rage was on that album, and that album already had a certain type of hype for it in the Trippie fan base. And so far, Trippie doesn't really have a hit, but the rollout is just starting, because we just got the first single, and I feel like he was gonna drop in August, because we just got the first single recently, and I feel like if he was gonna drop in August, he would have announced a release date already, and he probably would have put Big 14 out in like July, because Trippie kind of has like his own time of when he drops. If you look at his albums, it's either a fall drop or a late summer drop, and all his summer drops have been in August. So like I said, if he was gonna drop Big 14, it would have just came out earlier. Or well, if he was gonna drop the project, Big 14 would have came out earlier. You guys get what I mean. Plus, Trippie has came out with a track list or cover art for Love Letter to You 5. Now I did see the cover art he posted, which was a while ago. I think that was just a fan made one, which Trippie is always posting fan art. If I had to guess when he would drop, I would say like October. I want to say early October, just because I'm kind of hyped for a new Trippie album. I'm kind of down for Love Letter to You 5, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's later in the month. But overall, my answer is just October. We'll probably get the track list and all that in September, maybe late September. Maybe he'll release another song. There's time for another song if he wants to. But even if he doesn't, I can wait till October. I do want to add this in. I did see from a Trippie stream, I guess he streams on Twitch or some shit. If I can find the clip, I'll put it in the video, but no promises. But he did say A Love Letter to You 5 is basically done, and he's just putting the finishing touches on it, which makes sense with it being a fall release. So for sure not August, which isn't shocking. Probably not September. He still has to hype up his album, which by that he has to do a promo run, which will probably be in September, which I think he's going to start it soon because he actually contacted Aiden Ross. And you guys might not get what the fuck does Aiden Ross got to do with this, but him contacting Aiden Ross, whether they FaceTime, whatever the fuck they do, right? He's still trying to set up a stream, which it's not new for rappers to go on Aiden's stream basically for a promo run. Or part of their promo run. So that's why I think he's going to start his promo run soon for the album. So I think that's why we're going to get this album sooner than later. Now, with this being his last Love Letter to You, I wonder how he's going to do like after this album. I'm not saying Trippie needs this series to be popular, but it is his thing. Like, those projects are his bread and butter. So like, yeah, if people didn't like the last album, it's all good because he can just save it with a Love Letter to You, and that name alone carries weight for him. I'm not saying Trippie's gonna fall off after this, but he won't have that name to help him anymore because it's already a fact. A Love Letter to You sells way more than Trippie's other albums. I think he should be fine after this as long as he still makes that type of music. Just music his fans fuck with. Even with the next album, I wouldn't even experiment. I would just put straight bangers on it. By next album, I mean the next album after Love Letter to You 5. Basically songs that would just fit the Love Letter to You series, but just put it on a different project, obviously. Which it doesn't even have to be all that same type of vibe. Trippie can do anything he fucking wants with the project. Anyway, I feel like Trippie's gonna drop bangers with Love Letter to You 5. Because one thing people can't say is Trippie doesn't bring some songs every album. Now, I fuck with Trippie albums as a whole, but from like the mainstream perspective, or just you're not a fan of him perspective, he always comes with just some songs. Like, there's at least one song that you might like from him, even if you don't like his music in general. Even his worst albums have songs that his fans fuck with and just people fuck with. I guess to end the video, what I want from this album is just some bangers. Overall, just a good way to end the series and to Trippie to get the respect he deserves. Dude has been consistent since 2017. And yeah, people do feel a way about his newer music, but you gotta give him props with how long he's been around. And in the past, people would shit on him, so it's kinda cool to see that he's still around, hanging around. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and comment your favorite Trippie song or project. See you guys in the next video. Peace.